screaming, there's no looking back. Spark plugs and bridge pins, the grease and the gold, building something wild that'll never get old. Kickstart the rhythm, let the cylinders hum, waiting for the midnight, waiting for the drum. Welcome to the thunder.
Hey everybody, welcome to AO's Area of Operations. Why don't you come on in and see what I've been up to? Let's go. Alright, well welcome to another edition of AO's Area of Operations. So today I have one of those acoustic guitars that I picked up off of the marketplace for pretty cheap. Don't know much about it except the guy said that he got it for his birthday. It's pretty dirty, has markings on the keys. He was trying to learn guitar. He said his wife got it for him for his birthday, and I asked him, are you sure you want to get rid of it? But he said he did. It's a Johnson, and it is a JG-100-R model. It says made in China. It's got some pretty wood on it though. Pretty looking wood. Doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. A couple dents and dings and some wear. You can see, but yeah, I figured today we'd clean this guy up and put some strings on it. This is one that's going to go for somebody to learn. But yeah, let's throw some old Sprayway on it. Thanks again, Chris over at BCG. Gonna probably use them too much. I don't know what's normal, what's not normal. But I figured I'd spruce it up a little and at least clean it up and do some things. Was my thought anyway. Start on the back and just clean it up. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? What's going on? Did anybody pick up anything cool? Got to the marketplace or purchasing on the interwebs or anything like that? What'd you guys do? A lot of people always got something really cool. I love seeing cool stuff on the interwebs. Like seeing stuff in YouTube and you guys, things that you're involved in and different projects you're doing. That's always fun. Even if it's not guitar related. I've got all kinds of interests and hobbies and things that I do. And yeah, I really enjoy seeing different things that people do. Well, this neck is pretty dry. It's a dark wood, and it does have some cracking. And I thought about doing some CA fills on it, filling it with CA and doing the old razor blade trick, scratching off some of the wood and filling it. Thought about doing that. Well, I might. We'll see. We'll see where this adventure leads us. Today I just thought I'd clean it up. It is a nice looking guitar. It's showing its age, it's showing wear, but you know, some people would call that character. Oh, that's me. I'm some people. Yeah, I don't know how to get the markings off of the pegs. I guess just scrubbing it. I don't know what he used, but yeah, it seems to be coming off for the most part. Maybe a couple of treatments of this Sprayway and some good old-fashioned elbow grease might actually get the job done. Yeah, I figured I'd work on this one. Like I said, I got some strings for it. I found, let's see where they're at here. This is what I'm going to put on them. Yeah. Pick those up at Guitar Center. Ernie Ball. I don't remember how much they were, like $10. They're 10s, but they're phosphor bronze alloy, supposed to be for acoustic guitars. So I figured I'd try them out on this guitar and see how they work. Of course, I got some other acoustic guitars, 3 more. I have that little guy. Be playing with him sometime soon. So be watching for that one. And yeah, the other 2, they need a lot of work. They're completely stripped. There's no bridges, no tuning pegs, nothing. There's no saddle, there's no nut. Those things were stripped pretty good. So good projects though. And this is kind of the whole point of why I got them, was learning stuff, doing stuff. And then once, hopefully I can get them into playable condition. And once I do that, then my thought was to donate them to the youth, people that would be financially compromised, that otherwise couldn't afford a guitar. And going to the local music store is kind of, I don't know, it's hit or miss these days. And then of course Guitar Center, they have all kinds of guitars, but my thought was, to find them youth that, by putting a guitar in their hand, they might just become the next, American rock star, or Jimi Hendrix, or somebody, give somebody an opportunity like that, and they might not. They might not turn out to have anything to do with guitar, and that's okay too. They tried it, and that's half of it, I think, just trying something new. And if it's something they like, then they stick with it. Cool. If not, then yeah. So anyway, clean up this little Johnson here, and maybe we can make her sing again. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hopeful though, because it had strings on it when I got it, and I went to tune it up and one of the strings broke, but that's okay. Alright, so there's Sprayway on it, and I thought, just for a moment, thought I'd do some of this action here, Howard's feeding wax on the neck, before I went too crazy with it. Of course it splattered everywhere, but that's okay. Just a little bit on the fretboard. I know that's probably more than a little bit. Little dab will do you, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, it looks like there's a little tiny crack down here in the fretboard. But we'll see. Maybe I can fill it in with some CA, and do the old razor blade trick. I seen an old luthier do that once. He had a crack and he filled it with CA, and then he used his razor blade on the wood back and forth a little bit, and then he'd fill the crack with the wood filings, or wood whatever he scraped out with his razor blade. So that was kind of neat to see. Good ideas, I think. But yeah. So I'll put this feeding wax on here. I don't have wax, feeding wax. This feeding wax on here and let it set for about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and buff it off of there, I think. See how that works. I'm really liking this feeding wax. Seems to be some pretty good stuff, and I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's pretty dark. It's black color. I don't know if it's ebony or it's teak wood. I don't know, but it's pretty dark stuff. But yeah, so I figured I'd do that. Get some feeding wax. I don't want to keep calling it axe wax. Put some feeding wax on it and come back after it in about 15 minutes. I'm going to put just a little bit on the bridge here too, just to see if that livens it up a little. And these are string through, so that's kind of different with an acoustic. But I don't know. I don't know much about Johnson acoustics. Maybe you guys could give me some answers or information down in the comments. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate it if I can get in the saddle area here. Heck, I might do the whole body in feeding wax. I don't know. It is a pretty nice guitar. I mean, nice looking. It is. Like I said, it's been beat a little bit, and it's worn. It's got some spots and chips and scratches, but overall, I think it's all right. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it's the closest one to being able to be playable, so we'll give it a shot. All right, well, I'm going to let that dry, and we'll be back. All right, well, it's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this fretboard off and get this Howard's feeding wax rubbed into it. Hey, I don't know what kind of wood this is. I just know it's black. I don't think it's soaked up very much of it, so it might be teak wood. I don't know, whatever Johnson uses on their fretboards. It is nice. It's a black color. And I think I'm going to have to do something about these fret ends. Little snaggy, no problem. But I know I wouldn't want to play them. Might scratch you. I don't think it'll send anybody to the emergency room, but definitely I don't think would be very comfy. And I don't think this feeding wax got absorbed. Seems like it just kind of sat on the surface. And this fretboard almost looks like soot. Weird. So I don't know. Maybe it is teak wood. It's kind of odd. Yeah. It definitely looks like didn't soak much up, but I don't know if it's the lighting, but it looks like it's sticking on the edges. Oh, it must be the lighting. See, it looked like it was sticking on the edges. And these frets look, I don't know, they're brass colored. So I don't know if they're dirty or, I don't know. I might get after it with a little bit of my Dremel and clean them up a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. See, there's a little bit of fret wear. Not bad though. Like I said, I don't know much about this guitar. If the guy played it a lot, if he did write on the tuning pad or the tuning keys, he wrote the letters of the actual string notes, E, A, D, G, B, E. So I don't know if he actually played it much, but all right. And I did put some feeding wax on this bridge, so let's see how that cleans up. don't know if I'm going to see much of a result of anything really, because like I said, I don't think that fretboard soaked up any of that feeding wax. It looks like it just all stayed on the surface. It's kind of weird, but well, that might be it for this guy. Just put strings on him, and yeah, I can mess with the truss rod right now. Might take a look at that after I string it up. I don't know, we'll see, but just another project coming through. Hopefully, whoever gets this guitar will be the proud owner of a nice little Johnson. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's got some flaws. I don't know if those are dings or this looks like paint splatter or something on it. But it's not a bad looking guitar. Like I said, when I tried tuning it, I snapped a string and alright, that's it. And then I took the strings off of it. So yeah, I might have to address those fret ends. I don't think anybody would be playing up here, but definitely down here. They're not sending anybody to the hospital, but they're not comfy, that's for sure. I might get after it with a little bit of fret end dressing. And yeah, there's a little crack here. You definitely feel it with my fingernail. And it follows all the way up to about in here. I can stop seeing it. I don't know what kind of wood that is, or if it's even wood. I don't know what it is. It's hard saying. Like I say, that feeding wax didn't go in very far. Pretty much looked like it stayed right on the surface, which is alright, I guess. I don't know. We'll clean it up. We'll throw some strings on it, tune it up, and see how that works. Clean out the nut. There's a bridge on here. I think it's plastic. I don't think it's bone. It's definitely plastic. Got some varying nicks in it. I think it's slid around a lot. It's definitely not fixed in there. And I don't know if it should be. I don't know if I should glue it or not, but I don't know. But I think that's where he lives, so yeah. And let's put some strings on this thing. Ernie Ball acoustic guitar strings, Earthwood, phosphor bronze alloy, rock and blues. All right, 52, 42, 30, 17, and 13, and 10. So, yeah, well, they look nice. Looks like some nice bronze style. Let's see, I put my head in the camera. Blind everybody with my baldness. Let's move this bridge out of the way for a moment. I'll pull this string up. Yep, I hear you. Right. These little guys, not so bad going through the bridge, but they sure don't like them tuning keys. For whatever reason. Alright, see that? Just an Allen wrench. Small enough to fit the holes. That'll be good for now. Some strings living on there. Alright, we'll put some tension on it and let it sit for a while and acclimate and see if the strings will stretch a little bit, and then we'll come back and attack this. Yeah, I hope you like that little hack. Just a little tiny Allen wrench, and I slid him through there, and they keep straight, and they look good. I don't know, just something somebody showed me years ago, and I thought that was kind of cool. So there you go. That'll be it for now. We'll come back. It'll be, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day, but be momentarily for you. But I'll be back, and we'll get back after it.